Thank you very much for inviting me to speak today. I'm honored to be on the same panel with such outstanding public servants. I've just returned this past weekend from a tour across the Middle East. During the trip, I met with a number of senior political leaders and military officials. At every meeting, at the top of the agenda was Iran, the threat it poses to stability in the region, its support for terrorism, and what might be done to halt its nuclear weapons program. Now, these days, most of the attention on Iran in the region and in the media focuses on its nuclear weapons ambitions, and rightly so. In addition to Iran's nuclear weapons program and its support for terrorism, a third topic that arose on the trip was the nature of the Islamic Republic itself. Now, frankly, less attention is paid to this topic these days. Let me quote from a CIA report from last year that described the Iranian regime in the following terms at this moment. Strengthened conservative control will limit opportunities for reformers to participate in politics or organize opposition. The regime will work to marginalize opposition elites, disrupt or intimidate efforts to organize dissent, and use force to put down unrest, slowing some projects and programs and contributing to Iran's economic slowdown. But their assessment is that even stricter economic sanctions by themselves will not bring down the government. So a useful starting point when we look at Iran is that we need a huge dose of humility at how poor we are at predicting popular uprisings. So I think it is entirely possible that the official U.S. view is wrong, and that we may see a resurgence of the opposition movement in the coming years, maybe even sooner. What we witnessed in 2008-2009 may be only the first phase of this opposition, not the final phase. None of the key issues from the June 2009 election have been resolved. Not the best economic model for Iran, not the Islamic nature of the regime and the proper role for religious authority, and not even the outcome of the election itself. All of these issues continue to fester. It's also worth noting that Iran still has an educated and restless middle class.